Hello.
So I had to make a few calls before I jumped in this one. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, so here we go. All right, second to last. Now, if I'm still dashing, I don't know how you want to do the books group.
I mean, I could just read my chapter and then we could talk about it um while you're
Mhm.
drafting. If you want. Or we
Yes, I love that.
I could read my chapter, we can
Mhm.
talk questions about it, and then next time you can read.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I love that. That's perfect. Thank you. Thank you for being willing to do that.
Yeah.
That's dope. To
Or you can
today,
just ask, or you can just ask questions. I don't know. However we want to do it.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that may even be a good one too. Just ask questions because your freaking reading be having me sleepy. So I don't know if I need to be doing that on drive.
I know.
So
So you have to decide. Either way,
okay,
we can do whatever. Because
okay.
because it's a public group. Maybe we can get more people to join if we have questions instead of reading.
Facts. Facts. It's true. Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
No, no, no. This is all good. All good. Um, this topic or the topic for today, I think actually is going to be pretty dope in that it's more like a safety discussion on like being within the gym and kind of like because I kind of saw something that was kind of like it was more like a gym altercation that happened that got physical and it
Mm,
led to like injuries and stuff, but not necessarily pertaining to like safety in the gym. But it led me to that thought process of like being safe in a gym and safety in a gym and and how that matters and what you do in the gym to be safe. So, we can actually jump into it right now and I'm sure Gia jump in here. I think she signed up, but if not, again, we'll just talk about it. But
I
um
think Nakuda might have signed up too because I did. I mean, I sent her the link. I think she said she got her link, so she might be joining too.
okay, cool, cool, cool.
I don't
All
know.
right. Dope. Well, no, she definitely probably will.
Uh,
Um,
so
the more the
that's
merrier.
absolutely
The more the merrier. But I enjoy your company too.
the more the merrier, because then I don't have to talk all the time.
That's messed up.
I mean, I have,
Let's just talk.
I talk, I do, but I like listening to people.
Yeah, but you also got a lot of good things to say too.
I do,
You do.
I do.
Give yourself credit.
Mm-hmm. I did.
But
I did, Trey.
you better. You better, because you know I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah. What was the question again?
So so essentially, like when it comes to I think Marquita just jumped in too.
Yay.
So now we got Marquita, and I'm not sure when G's hopping in. Specifically, she may hop in around like mid call.
Well,
So
I can't stay that long. I kind of just came in to say hey.
yeah, Marquita, she kind of pops in a little randomly. So like she may hop in like mid call. Um, but you can stay as long as you want to. It's just that she kind of sometimes hops in a little later.
Um, well,
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to pop back in. Right before, not right before you guys end the call, but before you
Yeah,
guys end the call. I'm
yeah,
gonna.
yeah,
All right. I'm gonna start getting ready for work.
yeah. You better, yeah. Go ahead and do that. Don't let G get you fired. Nah, I'm
Well,
playing.
tell her I popped in just for her. No offense to anyone else, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
none
May
taken.
if May may come.
You already saw me.
Yeah, I already saw
right.
you.
Yeah.
Both of you
But
faces. I see
I
y'all.
can I can text you. I'll try to remember to text you when she comes in.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then you'll know.
Hmm. Yep.
All right.
Appreciate that, Karen. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. But yeah, like essentially, like I feel like
Damn.
huh?
No, she I think she's just saying peace.
Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, like I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to the gym, they don't necessarily take into consideration the safety behind it, the safety precautions that have to go into it. I'm specifically wanting to focus too on the safety of fighting or helping others, like when that comes into play. But even for your own sake, in terms of weights and things of that nature, I am curious still to know how you personally stay safe when it comes to lifting heavy weights, doing certain exercises in the gym, maybe even working with your personal trainer. So like
Mhm.
let's start there. Like how do you stay safe
How
in
do
the
I
gym?
how
Yeah,
do
like
I stay safe in the gym? Well, I first of all,
mhm.
like when I was first starting in the gym, and like even before I like had my personal trainer,
Yeah.
stuck to things that I knew and understood.
Mm,
So first,
good.
that's what I did first.
That's good.
Um, and like even when my even when my personal trainer's not there, like when he's not there, I feel more comfortable with like free weights, but
Yeah.
not as comfortable yet. I still like to have that guidance with him
Yeah.
because he knows what he's doing,
Hmm.
and can help me with my form and make sure I'm doing it right so that I don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Um, so like when he's gone, I stick to the machines that have pictures
Uh,
that tell me what to do.
yeah, yeah, that's good.
And so like that's what I do. Cause like
Mm,
if there's not a picture by the machine,
yeah.
I I don't I don't use it if
Yeah.
it's just me because I forget. Unless I really do remember, like it's been a while, like it's been enough times now. I do know how to do like the lat pull down,
Yeah.
and I know how to
Hmm.
do stuff, some other things.
Yeah.
But I typically like will just stick to what I know.
Yeah.
Um, like because that keeps me safe from,
Hmm.
or if they're like if there's a picture and I can understand how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Then um so that's how I do it, I guess. For
That's
and
good.
for that.
Yeah. That's actually really good. I really love what you said. So, and I just want to elaborate a little more, just for people who may be listening. You look at the pictures, aka like you're saying that. Ah, dang it, it's this thing. Sorry, but so you look at the picture, aka the picture that has the diagram of like what to do and how to do the movement.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like on the like on the machines at Planet Fitness, there's like the little demonstration mach
Yep.
little demonstration
Hmm.
person that's like put your and there's the words on it too, but like it's like put your hands here or
Yeah.
like move the chair or the thing to like go
Hmm.
this way or whatever. So
Yeah.
I pay attention to that. Uh and I do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's also just kind of part of my personality.
Yeah.
Uh because I will read the instructions and look at pictures on how to
That's
do them.
good. Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's not wrong at all.
so
Hmm.
so yeah, so when if I don't feel comfortable with something, but if I've done something for a long time, like there are certain exercises that I feel that I've learned from my personal trainer enough that I'm uh like I got this on my own,
Mm.
you know? So I can do it by
Yeah.
my but there are also certain exercises that I would never do without him around or some of my
Mm.
other people like
Yeah.
around, like the other like friends that are in the class,
Yeah.
because I know that if I do go like too heavy or something,
Yeah.
like I could hurt myself,
Yeah.
because I don't have somebody like nearby that could possibly spot me or something like that.
Hmm.
Not that
Yeah.
somebody else in the gym wouldn't necessarily help you, but sometimes they wouldn't because they might not be paying attention. They're not necessarily paying attention to you.
Exactly.
And they shouldn't necessarily have to. They shouldn't have to, if they're not with you.
Yeah.
Um, like, but there are some people who would like,
Yeah. For sure.
you
Yep.
know, if they like see you struggle, like if they really see you struggling, to come and help
Hmm.
with,
Hmm.
um, you know, like I would do that too. It was like like one of the older ladies, I did see her like struggling with like when we were doing like we were in the class and we were doing it was think like incline chest
Yeah.
practice
Hmm.
and like with the barbells.
Yeah.
And she had like, now I have a bad knee, so I don't really be running, but like that barbell, she was having trouble with it. So I ran I ran to her to like help lift it up because I wasn't about to see her get crushed.
So you did help her.
Yeah, I did. I ran.
Yeah.
I will run when I have to. It
You
hurts, but
you
I'll do
ran
it.
to her.
I ran to her, yeah, because I was a little bit far. I wasn't like far away, but I was a little bit far away, like where I could
Yeah.
see that she was struggling.
Yeah.
I was like, so I went and helped her.
That's dope. That's super. I know she was happy to see you. I
Yeah.
thought you was an angel.
No, I mean like she's one like it was within the class, like,
Yeah.
like she's one that like we train with. Like she's super strong. Like
Yeah.
it's
Hmm.
just she bit off a little bit more than she could chew
Yeah.
at the moment. Um, or it could have been, I think it was like even like she had gone, not that she couldn't lift the weight, but that she had gone to failure,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? Like, because
Hmm.
sometimes when you
Go to failure.
like go to
Yeah.
failure, you're like, oh, struggling to push that thing up.
Yep. Hmm.
So,
And then ego lifting, like you say, lifting more than what, biting off more than what you can chew.
mhm. Yeah.
That's good. Oh, this is really good. I love it. Um, let's see, give me 1 second here. Have you ever had a close call, a moment where you did kind of go like, "Hey, had I not, had I not did this, or had they not did this, had they not seen this, or have you ever had a moment like that?"
I mean, yeah, there was a couple times where it was like, I mean, my trainer does also teach me how to like get out of things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like so that
Okay.
so that if for some reason like you are like at a place where like he kind of taught me how to um if there's nobody around to spot me or like doesn't get
Mm,
me, like to help me figure out how to like get the weight off, basically.
really? What did he say? I kind of want to know.
Well, like the I don't know how to describe it, but like just like I mean, I guess like for me, like if I'm doing the chest presses,
Yeah.
like, and I can't lift it up, like what I'll do is either if I'm on a bench, I'll like roll it to the side, or I will roll it down to my hips
Yeah.
because I can like lift it up with my hips. Because I don't like my hips are stronger
Yeah, yeah.
than my arms for sure. So like
That's true.
doing that.
Because then the reason why I asked you to elaborate on that is because a lot of people die from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that it gets caught on the
Yeah.
neck when they're doing like
Right. Well,
chest
yeah, and
press.
that's another thing though, but don't like you also don't want to put it above your neck. Like you're not supposed
Exactly.
like your chest, it's like your chest. So you're
It's,
supposed to
it's, it's
go
supposed to be a chest press,
supposed to be
yeah.
your chest, not your neck.
Yo,
You're not
that's a
pressing your
good
neck.
that's good. That's
You're
a
not
good
pressing your
reminder. You're not
so
pressing
like
your neck.
you're not pressing your I mean,
Yo.
you want to get I guess if you want a full neck, I don't know how to do that.
Right. People walking out here with swollen necks. What
But
the
but yeah, so like again, like the positioning is important too, like knowing where
Yeah,
and like you're not supposed to be having it go over your neck.
that's
It
good.
shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So if it is, that's not right.
Yeah, it's not right. Yeah, yeah. No, you're right. That's actually really good. To be honest with you, I don't think I even knew that. I definitely think I had it. I think I had it at my neck. Like I think it was at my neck, and then I had to kind of like learn how to like scoot down to where it was at my chest. It's called a chest press.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a neck press.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's really good. That's really freaking good. No, for seriously, like wow. Because again, I've seen a lot of videos where people have died from
Yeah.
working out. Have you ever seen those? Have you had those? You've heard about
I
those, right?
heard about them. I don't really watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you've heard about moments when people are like dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
But yeah,
And they're,
that also comes down to form too. Like form is important. And
that's
your
another good one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you been injured because of poor form?
yes.
Really? Wow. What? If you don't mind me asking, what was it? Was it
I mean, I get like
did
I
you
mean,
tear something?
did I tear? No, I never tore anything.
Okay.
No, I mean, I guess it's just like you like my shoulder kind of like popped once. It didn't actually
Wow. My
dislocate. It didn't
goodness.
really dislocate, but it did like pop, like and kind of.
Wow.
So I was like, I'm not doing this right.
But
So
it
I had to
popped.
like get yeah, I was like I mean or I had to tell like I told my trainer, I said, yeah, my shoulder just popped. Am I doing this right?
Wow. So then
Yeah.
you go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I mean just double checking because it's like because or maybe like I'm like just maybe like my shoulder is bad or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like like am I doing this right or because I don't think this is supposed to happen.
Yeah. 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 You're right.
So
Double
and then
checking.
like, getting that like form check and also or if you don't feel like something's working too, like you're like I don't like sometimes there's like these exercises that my trainer has me do
Yeah.
and like I don't feel like it's doing anything.
Yeah.
So he's like he asks like do you feel it? I'm like where am I supposed to feel it? Because I don't feel any,
Mm,
you know?
mm.
Like so just making sure again. Like
Wait. Can you repeat that? Making sure that you feel it where it's supposed to be working. Is that what you just said?
yeah. Like
Mm.
making sure you like he'll
Giselle's
like
hopping in too, by the way.
oh, good. Oh yay.
Yeah, this would be real good for her.
Let me let Marquita know. That's
Hmm. Let her know that the big head just jumped in here and that we're gonna need we ain't got much space left. But she's more than welcome to join too.
you're the one with the big head, Trey.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, at least I could show my face in the camera, but some people
Oh,
are very they're very
oh,
insecure about their big
oh,
fat heads. So
oh,
it's
oh,
understandable. I get it.
So,
It's
oh,
but
understandable.
I
oh.
mean, he did bring it up, but if he like, honestly, if he did bring his head here, then there really wouldn't be space.
You know what? Kara,
Yeah.
Kara, don't let her bring you on.
We would
Please.
be like,
Kara,
whoa.
please.
The big one would happen. Like
Please,
it would
Kara.
be insane.
Please, Kara, come back to the light.
You started it, Trey. You started it.
Yeah, but G, you know. You are wrong. Look at my goodness.
I tried to come in here peacefully. That's all I do.
No,
Yo.
it's true. It's true. It's true.
Thank you,
You
Kara.
you
Thank you.
started it. I'm just saying, like, if you start like if you start something, you have to be able to take it.
You know what? I'm over here dashing, which is why my camera's off. First off.
I did
Second
know
off.
that.
They're probably scared when they see you.
Yo, see, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I was
Like,
just giving an
whoa,
explanation. See,
who is that?
there it is. I was giving an explanation, and that's what I get hit with. That's why I don't go easy on it. If you see, if I go easy, if I let up just once, she gonna come back and bite. So, my goodness. Gee, we talk about a good topic though. Hey, I'm, shoot. I'm for a second. I'm trying to tell you, Kara probably did come and take that certification from you because she dropping wisdom.
No, I'm
I'm
not taking injury certification from
like,
nobody.
hey,
Hey, I would have rather it be Kara than you
oh my goodness, bro.
because
Oh
at
my.
least she knows
Okay,
more than
here
the
we go.
previous trainer
Here we go.
that would,
I
you
mean,
know.
that's true. I do know the difference between macros and micros.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Oh yeah, we ended this call early. We ain't doing this. We are not doing this. Cause yeah, you know what? All right, look, the topic is really good, and G, I want to hear your feedback too. Marquita wanted to hop in here, by the way. She wanted to say hey. She hopped in here actually, and you wasn't here, but she definitely
I
wanted to
let her
say
know
hey.
that you're here now.
You let her know.
I let her know.
Okay, cool. Just let her know she eating, so let her know. But the topic is a really good topic. It's actually on staying safe in the gym. And I bring this up. I told Kara that I was bringing this topic up because I saw some. It was an altercation happen in like the fitness industry. It's like,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, you don't know about that.
Yeah.
You know about that. I keep forgetting you in the community. But how you know about that? Like those are like power lifters though. How'd you know about that? Those
He's
are
a
like power
science-based
lifters.
lifter.
Wait, who? Which one? Jeff?
Jeff Nippard.
Jeff Niver? Oh, okay. He's oh yeah, he's the natural, isn't he? He's a natty.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's oh my goodness. So you be looking at his body. Yeah, I can already tell. Why'd you say yep like that?
I just said yeah.
You said yep, like typically you do that when you be like, oh my goodness, I can't oh, did you see him? That's the type of yep you just did.
Okay,
But
that's you.
no, but I'm really actually shocked that you knew who that was and you knew about the altercation. That's actually dope. But Marquita's here by the way. Marquita, I know you want to say, here she go.
I missed you. Jesus Christ.
Man, man, she done hopped out the shower just to come up in here, man. Get out of here.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I'm getting ready for work.
Guys, I missed you too, Marquita. I haven't seen you
Right? You need
ever.
to start inboxing me. I'm gonna come hunt you down and kick your butt. But I literally just jumped in and said, hey, I already seen these two faces.
It's true.
it's like a police officer, like those lights flashing.
You about to
Um,
get pulled over, Trey.
hey, if I do, y'all stay on and start recording.
I mean, it
That's
is
all.
recording, so
That's all I gotta say.
Oh,
Ugh.
Lord. All right, bye. I just came in and said hey to G, and I miss you. And I'm gonna message you just for no reason one of these days.
Yes, girl. Thank you so much. I'll message you too. And I
All
love your
right.
TikToks, by the way. They're so funny.
yeah.
Thanks. I go to work tonight, so I guess I gotta make some tonight.
Yeah, have a good shift.
Thanks. Good night, you
We
guys.
love you.
Bye.
Bye. Let me see. I'm gonna just pull up right here. All right, but yeah. So G, jump in on it. Essentially, again, staying safe while inside, while in the gym. We kind of hit on the aspect of, lifting specifically is kind of what we've been more so talking about. Um, Definitely an aspect of staying safe while lifting heavier weights, weightlifting, things of that nature. Kara was even getting into, your posture and things of that nature and, where you're supposed to feel it. She was saying like a really good tip is to know, ask your trainer, am I supposed to be feeling it? You know what I'm saying? You lifting a weight. She was like, "Am I supposed to be feeling it in my doggone booty when we doing bicep curls?"
I never
You know what I'm
said
saying?
that.
Like, no, 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 no. I'm saying like, I'm giving an example of what you said. Like essentially, you know what? Essentially, she's saying like, you know, you doing bicep curls, but you feeling it in your booty more than you in your biceps. Like that's a really good tip. Wouldn't you say, G? Like she dropped a good one. Come
No, that
on,
is good. That
that's
is good.
good.
Like
This
to
is
make sure because sometimes it's like
come on.
there are some times where I can notice someone is feeling like discomfort or pain, but not all the
Yeah.
time. Like
Yeah.
sometimes it's more like of an internal thing where I don't know unless they
Yeah.
tell me, hey, this is like feeling weird or whatever. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good point.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's a really good point.
there was one time, like for some reason, like I think it was last week that I was working on core doing abs like stuff
Yeah.
and things that I've done like a lot, but for some
Yeah.
reason my lower back was really hurting when doing that certain exercise that we were doing. And I was like, and it didn't normally, but I was like, I told my trainer, I said, hey, my lower back is really hurting. Is there like a way to modify this? Like,
Yeah.
because I can't, like, I don't know, like, it's not working today. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but it's not working today.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then he like showed me a different like way to do it,
Hmm.
to like put less tension on my back
Yep.
at that point.
Exactly. And that's that. What a dope advice, Kara. Like that's super dope. Just to to have that clarity from a trainer. I mean, that's what the trainer's there for. You know what I'm saying? Like, and actually, I'll get a little more personal. And G, you can this question is in regards to you, but here as a trainer, as a client of a trainer, how safe do you feel with your trainer? Do you feel
I feel,
safe
yeah,
with
I
your
feel
trainer?
real safe with my trainer.
Really?
Mhm.
So in terms of him spotting you, in terms of
Yeah,
your postures and him guiding you in those areas, have you ever
yeah.
been injured under him?
No.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. All right, we trying to expose tonight. And as for you, G, have you ever had and be honest, because the Lord is listening. Have you ever had a client be injured under you? Or do your clients oftentimes telling you they feel very safe? You teach them and do you personally emphasize the safety of lifting and the safety of do you emphasize safety in the gym
Yeah, of course.
as
You
a
have,
trainer? Hmm.
yeah. Yeah, I definitely emphasize that.
Yeah.
Like with a bunch of exercises, there are certain tips that go with those exercises to make it safer,
Mm.
so yeah, I definitely do, especially like as the weight gets heavier, then I'll
Yeah.
start explaining, like I will explain that more often, like, hey, the weight's getting heavier, so let's do this, let's incorporate this, just certain, again, with every exercise it's a little different. But to
Yes.
answer your question, no, I've never had someone injure themselves like under me or like me training them. I've
Mm.
had clients injure themselves outside because they were like doing something. Like,
Mm.
yeah. And then they come back like, hey, like, I kind of pulled my muscle here, or this is hurting because I was doing this over the weekend, but never because like it was me in a sense.
It wasn't your doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. No, that's what's up. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that because I think even as a trainer, there should be a level of feeling safe with your trainer. You know what I'm saying? You should feel like, man, nothing's gonna happen to me. I feel like I'm good here. I don't feel like I'm in danger. And me and Kara were talking about people who do bench press, G, and she actually said this is another thing. I'm gonna call a Kara trainer Kara. Or which one? Kara trainer. Which one sound better? Trainer Kara sound better. That sounds good. That sounds dope. Because what she said was, you know how people when they do bench presses lately, if you go online, you could find some gruesome videos, and I have. And one of those videos have been people almost dying or dying because when they bench press, it drops and gets caught on their neck, and that becomes like this thing. And Kara was like, "You're not supposed to lift at your neck. It's supposed to be below your neck." She was like, you shouldn't be lifting anywhere above your neck. He was like, it's called a chest press, so you should be lifting at your chest. What do you say to that? Like to people that are getting caught in that trap of getting choked out by the bench press. What's the reasoning that you're saying there?
You're asking me?
Yeah, as a trainer, I'm asking you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah. See over here. Don't be, yeah, you heard the question.
Okay, so you're so sassy today. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
You're
yo.
so sassy today. You just have like
Sassy.
this sass
No,
like
no,
energy, right?
no, I'm not snapping.
He,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
he is
Yeah, like
busy.
he's like this
Okay,
today.
okay, okay. That's Okay, yo, D. Okay, okay. I ain't saying nothing else. Go ahead. Mm-mm,
Okay,
mm-mm,
okay,
mm-mm,
okay. To answer your question, I
mm-mm.
think the reason why yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's a chest press, but you have to also understand the movement. And when I think they're not getting caught at the bottom, they're probably getting caught on the way back up. So on the way back up, when they're breathing it,
Mm.
like right here, that's probably where it drops right here on their neck.
Yeah.
So that actually makes sense.
Wait, what do you mean on the way back up? Like, why is it getting caught at their neck instead of their chest?
Because of the movement pattern of a bench press. The bar doesn't go straight down. The bar, you're like, let's say if I'm lying down right here, like just pretend I'm lying down, like here's the bar and I lift it off the rack. I am supposed to bring it to below my chest in this form and then come back up to rack it again. Like when I'm done, I rack it
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah, I wasn't talking about like a bench press because I use a belt a bar like by itself.
Yeah.
It's not racked up at all. Like it's just one.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I was talking about that kind of bar. Like so when I just do this instead of like lifting it up
But you
like
don't rack it. You don't rack it.
I don't
You
ever
don't.
rack I don't
Oh,
ever
okay.
have to rack it.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, a chest press, no matter if you're racking it or not, I'm saying like if someone injures themselves here, it makes sense because on the way up, they're probably struggling at this point, and then it drops, and then it hits them right here.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
yeah,
No.
yeah. I mean, it depends what you're using. Yeah, like if you're using, I mean, yeah, because some people chest press with dumbbells, some people do the bench. But if you're talking bench, or I don't know, I'm just Trey's the one that said bench, so I'm going off a bench. Like that's what I'm.
Yeah, more so bench. More so bench. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like anything, even like a squat. There have been a bunch of people this year that have died from doing squats because
Wow.
will pull them from, it'll pull them down. The bar with all that weight goes down, it's gonna pull you down with it. So it's the same thing. Like, yeah, your squats are not working your neck or anything, but the bar
Yeah.
is there though. And
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
you have to have this part like secure before you even
Yeah.
like you
Oh.
have to have
Man. Yeah.
those like foundational
Oof.
parts of the form
Hmm.
first before you really start adding weight. Like don't
Yeah.
just rush into it. You have to make sure you have certain parts down so that stuff like that doesn't happen. But even then, I mean, unfortunately, sometimes stuff just happens though.
Yeah.
Like it could just be one little misstep. It could be one little movement that could mess it up. So, I mean, you can't, I mean, they're not 100% preventable.
All right. So, nah. Well, I mean,
No,
from what
they're you can lower the risks of it, but you like, can you actually 100% prevent it? I mean, stuff just happens sometimes.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I will say there are preventative measures for the bench press, and let's start there. Let's even start there. What would be some measures that a person can take for the bench press incident where people are getting choked out? Like I've heard there's like machines that you can use where there's like bars at the bottom, like kind of like
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that can kind of catch it if you drop it. You heard
Hmm.
about that? You know what I'm talking about? Do you know
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah,
link
that
for
would
that?
be a great way to do it.
Can you describe that for the people that are like, see, it's like, I don't know what that is. Can you describe what that is?
It's the same thing like a squat rack. Like you can put the
Okay.
bars. Yeah, so for a bench press, there are like bars that you can like raise the obviously depending how tall you are and all that stuff, right?
Mm,
Like you put like the bars at a certain level so when you are like doing them and let's say you're struggling and you feel like you're going to drop it, then
yeah,
you just drop it on those bars and let's like if I'm lying down, let's say I have the bars set up where it's like here,
yeah,
then the weight would drop right there because it's like the bars are on the sides.
yeah.
It's like it looks like that. It's kind of hard because I'm like sitting
No,
upright.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's the same thing with squats. Like at the squat rack, that's why it's good to have those bars on the sides. So in case of anything, just drop it on the bars. Um, yeah. Or I mean you can drop it on the floor too, but there's a technique to it. There's a technique to preventing injuries. Like you have to know how to do it though. Like I mean, yeah, it's just one of those you do have to learn how to go about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to get it. You got kind of get it. You got to get in the gym in order to kind of learn it, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, and
No,
have
I feel
somebody
you.
show you, because it was like I also said, like my trainer before before doing the chest press with like the weight,
Yeah,
he like made sure to say, okay, do you know how to get out of this in case like you can't lift it up like
yeah,
anymore? Like, do you know how to like do that? Like, then he showed me how to get out, like basically safely.
Yeah.
yeah. That's good. No, that's really good. That's really good. And that's yeah, even squats. I've been seeing deaths with those and things like that. Like these things are, the gym is a. Do, do y'all think a lot of people see the gym as like a fun like recess place where it's just like, what I'm saying, like we're about to go and play. And I guess you can look at it that way if you can, but do y'all kind of see people taking the gym not as safe as they should? Do y'all feel like that's a thing? People aren't taking it as safe?
I mean, I look at it like it's an adult playground. I have fun lifting weights.
Mhm.
But I mean, yeah, at the same I mean, it's just a balance. Like, yeah, it's fun, but of course you can have fun, but also like just be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
can do
guess
both.
I don't really see people like, I don't think I see people like being, I don't really see people being unsafe. Like I see people having fun or like, enjoying their lift, like, like enjoying it, but I don't think like, I don't see like I don't really see a lot of the crazy stuff that you see like on like the TikTok or Instagram reels, like where people are like doing weird things, I guess, that
I get
aren't
what you
necessarily
mean.
things.
Yeah.
But like I don't really see that at my gym.
No, I get what you mean because it's like for example, there are powerlifting gyms. So you might see more of that at those type of gyms, but not like at a different gym. Like it kind of depends on like the vibe of the gym or like what type of people they're catering to.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, like every gym is offers something a little different.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's good. No, that's good. That's good. I definitely see what you're saying. But like you said, G, you still see the gym as a play. It's still your playground, but just like any professional, you can respect the craft. Like you know that though it's your playground, though you see it as a place to have fun because you just look at fitness as fun. At the same time, you respect the dangers that can come with it.
Hmm.
You're not ignorant of the fact.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't do that. I feel like a lot of people don't take the mindset. I feel like they come into the gym and they just like, again, for me, it was the girls. So I'm about to get the girls, or I'm coming in here for the girls. I'm coming in here for this or that. But I don't think a lot of people realize that you can actually lose your life if you kind of play around, or you can get seriously hurt. That's what I would say I feel. But y'all are saying y'all don't see that.
I mean, I think you could do both. I don't think it's one or the other.
What I'm saying is that what you normally see with people that are going to the gym.
I feel like most people do both, honestly.
Most people do both. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think most people are able to do both.
yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that. And same with you, Carrie. You feel like most people would do both, or that you see,
Wait, can you ask the question again?
yeah, yeah, just that. Do you see more people playing around and seeing the gym as a playground, or do you see more people equally or seeing the gym as not just a playground, but a place that you have to come in with a level of seriousness too, because you can actually hurt you. You can get hurt.
I think, yeah, I think there's like, I think it's a balance of both. Like, I think like,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, I think there's people who, I think, but I think even the people who like see it as fun or a playground, like they're, they still respect it. Like they know what they're doing. Like, I mean, the people, like, cause there's like, I mean, there's like a monkey bar area, um, in the gym.
You hilarious.
I
You're
don't use it, but like,
hilarious.
but there is like
He's that monkey
it's
bar.
like a monkey bar. I mean, like I know it's not like I mean,
Yeah, nah, it is. It
but
is.
they are
Yeah.
monkey bars.
They are monkey
And like,
bars. I know
and like
exactly what you're talking about.
that's fun.
Yeah.
for people that can do it.
Yeah, exactly. But still respecting the fact that you can get hurt. You can really get
Yeah.
hurt. Yeah, like if you play around and just come in just thinking it's fun in the playground, you can get hurt. I think that's the mindset that I'm trying to push behind it. And I feel like more people don't focus on that aspect, which is why more people get hurt, I feel. But that's good. I think that's a really good perspective with it. What age do you think you should be before you go into the gym? You don't think it's like age restriction? Is it like a, just like drinking and driving? Do you think, would y'all not recommend a 14-year-old to go into the gym until they turn 18? What age do you think is appropriate for the gym? Or is any age?
Well, you should never drink and drive.
You-
Uh,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it again. That's a good one.
but uh,
Yeah, is it okay for a 10-year-old to be in the gym? A 9-year-old.
I mean, I've seen like, okay, so I've seen like, and I think they're really adorable. Like, people that have like, they're like little kids that like have, um, they're just working out with their parents and they're like young. Like, I think it's adorable.
Mm,
And I think it's also like, it shows them a lifestyle as long as you like, and a healthy way to live. But as long as you're also teaching them, like, again, how to be safe. Like, to me, it's
mm,
all about like, it doesn't matter what age, like, I mean, like in the actual, like, I don't know, like there's different gyms. So you have to be aware of like your surroundings. Like if you're bringing kids there, it should be appropriate for them. Like
yeah,
it should have a place for them. But like, I think that as long as you're teaching your kids the proper form, the proper ways to do things, like what it's meant for,
yeah,
like I think fitness is for all ages. Like, you just have to like do it appropriately and
yeah.
like I don't know. That's my answer.
No, this is good. This is good. I love it. I love it. And what about you, G? You think there's a age restriction on the gym? Should everybody be able to go to the gym? 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, five, six, or should there be a certain level in which you feel like they're developed to go to the gym?
Well, in general, I think you can start working out when you're as young as possible.
Mm,
Like exercise, honestly. Like do
okay.
some type of activity and movement.
Yeah.
For gyms, I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. I think it just as long as like, yeah, they're with like an adult, like just for supervision, because you just never know like what
Yeah.
can happen. And like Kara said, like the adults should be able to teach them how to do things correctly and how to do things in a safe way. But I mean, yeah, just because they're kids, that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't know how to do things safely. Like
Yeah.
they can comprehend those things and they know like certain things can be dangerous if they're not careful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really don't see why not. And if gyms do offer that, again, there should be supervision or like, um, yeah, I guess it depends what type of gym. Like probably not, again, not like at a powerlifting gym or anything.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't know. Maybe I've never been in one, so I don't even know. But maybe some of them do allow like minors as long as there's an adult. I don't know. Maybe they do. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Like I think most
Yeah.
places are okay with it. Um, so yeah, I mean, it just depends, you know. Like for example, you mentioned this topic is inspired by the Jeff Nippert incident. I mean, he didn't really injure himself. That was like an altercation. So that's kind of different.
Yeah, that's it. It just kind of prompted this. But yeah, this the altercation is different, but it still just prompted the aspect of safety in the gym because so many
Yeah.
people getting hurt.
Yeah, because then that also makes me think of like, you know, like if there are younger, like, or if there are minors in the gym, and then
Yeah.
potentially like if someone wants to be mean for whatever reason, like people
Yeah.
are rude or mean
Mhm.
to them, then that can kind of, I mean, you just got to be careful. you know, especially if they're minors and stuff in there.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like thinking of that too. But ultimately, I mean, I think they can be. And I
You
think
would
they,
say any age.
yeah, I would say any age as long,
Wow.
but of course, again, like, yes, if there's like a 6-year-old who wants to work out, obviously they need to be with someone. They can't just be walking around by themselves.
Right, right, right.
Like, I'm saying like with an adult. But yeah, I mean, again, I don't see why not. And I have seen like people take like really young kids to the gym,
Yeah.
working out and everything, and they're doing their thing. So, I mean,
Mm.
I don't see why not.
I don't know, some of my favorite like reels and stuff are like families like doing like
Yeah.
their little workouts together, and it's
Mm.
so adorable. It's like, or like, or like see like the little girls that like, like they have their like muscles that they show. I'm
Mm.
like, ah, look at her. She's
Yeah.
I'm like, she's already on her way.
You're right. She on her way. No, that's dope. Just having like, and I love what you said too. Having someone with you at a certain age. Um, and I don't know if any of y'all, if either one of you know this, but is there a certain age in which you muscle development is mature enough for there to be, like I said, a drinking while driving? I mean, not drinking while driving, but like drinking at the age of 21, or they feel like some people say you shouldn't take steroids until the age of like I think 21 or something because your brain is fully. Is there an age in which the muscles are fully developed, in which a person maybe then should feel confident enough to let their children go to the gym by themselves? Like, is there an age limit or range? I don't
Well,
know. I
I
don't know
mean,
that at all.
you do have to think about like, children's like their bones are growing, like, there's growth spurts like at really young ages,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
they are growing. But exercise and working out and movement is always good for your body.
yeah.
Like, that's always good. Like some
Mm,
kind of exercise is always good. But like I don't think you necessarily like you still want to be, it's still a balance of understanding the nutrition that they need to grow, like
yeah,
for the bodies to grow properly. And like, so it's all about like the balance of it's not just taking them to the gym and having them do
yeah,
things. They also have to have that healthy lifestyle of eating correctly and like knowing all of it. Like it's still like a balance.
absolutely, absolutely. No, I love that. I love that. It's a balance for sure, for sure.
But I guess like I would say probably like if you're going to like when do they let kids do sports? Like if you think about it then
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying. I don't even think
just
that's a discussion though.
like when they let kids do sports, like sometimes there's training in the sports like with football and stuff like in middle
Mhm.
school or high school they're doing that.
That's
So
true. That's true. That's
like
true.
a point, I don't think they're necessarily doing like the same level of training at the pee-wee level that they're doing at in high school. There is still
Right.
like
You're right.
differences there. So I guess I would incorporate those same
That's
type
smart.
of mentality
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with like that fitness or gym with your kids.
With your kids. Okay. Okay. And what about you, G? When you letting your kids, essentially, that's what I'm asking you. When do you let your kid go to the gym? Alone.
As the alone,
Yeah, like when is that age or is there an age range in which you feel like, hey, they're mature, their muscles are mature. Go ahead. You can go lift that, this or that, or I feel confident for you to go in there and do what you gotta do. Kara was saying it's more so you mimic the school system and how they kind of allow the kids to go into the gym, age range type stuff. Would you say the same, or is there age range for you in which you would let them? And you're like,
what do you mean? It seems like you're asking me a different question from her.
So essentially, when will you allow your kid to go into the gym alone? That's essentially what I'm asking.
Okay, because she was talking more about like
Yeah,
she.
I guess I didn't actually answer the question. Um,
No, no,
No, you're
you did.
good.
I feel like you did. Like you said that it's the score system that you would mimic off of. Like the Pee-wee level, high school level, middle school level. They probably you would go based off of probably
yeah,
how
I guess,
they do.
well, I guess I probably would let, like, it probably would be like high school age that they would go by themselves. Like, in my
It's
mind.
right. So, right. So whatever that age range is. So then
Yeah.
for you, G, what would that be for you? Would it be a certain age range? Would you say the same thing as Kara? You would kind of mimic based off of the school system in terms of when you would let them spread their wings on their own fitness journey inside of the gym and lifting weights and things of that nature like that in the gym.
Yeah, I would say like actually by themselves, more towards like high school, probably like
Okay.
16 and up. Um, but
Mm.
younger than that though, I think they need to be supervised for sure with me.
Mm.
Or if not with me, but like, I don't know, like if I put my kids in like gymnastics or something, right? Like obviously there are adults or instructors
Yeah.
there that are like teaching them how to do the stuff that they need to do.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, but I mean kind of the same thing like with Kara for sure. Like there's obviously
Mm.
certain levels. You're not gonna have like a 6-year-old perform at like like high school level, like some type of workout or sport. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yeah,
Hmm.
like there are certain levels which I think most classes or whatever, like they automatically do that. So I don't really think that's a big worry, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like that's just kind of like how things go. Like if you put your kids in sports, there's usually like you could like even if you go to like local parks, like in your area, like they tell you like what ages, like you know what I mean? Like you can
Hmm.
tell. Like
Yeah.
they'll tell you what ages. So I feel like that's not really like, you know, it's not a big deal to
Yeah.
worry.
No, I feel that. I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. Okay. Okay, no, I love that. I love that response. And again, I asked that question for people who may be listening, and it's like, again, even for me myself, even I don't know when I'll let my kids go to the. I never thought of that. Like going to the gym again, it being a place that is fun, looked at as fun. As Kara mentioned, it has freaking monkey bars, but at the same time, it's like, man, people never really ask themselves, man, when should I send my kid into the gym? And maybe that's because a lot of kids these days run around here obese and don't want to go to the gym. Maybe that's why they're not having the conversation. But for the most part, asking yourself the question of when should I let my kid go to the gym alone? Or I think that's a safe, wise question to ask as they get older and want to explore weights and things of that nature. Um, so I think it's good. I think this is a really good topic that could at least give people an idea or a sense of what it means to be safe while in the gym, which I think is a really big important thing, you know? Why are you looking like that, G? What's
Sorry.
going on? What's going on in your head?
No, I just don't like, no, like I get what you're saying, but I don't understand how that prevents injuries. Like I don't really get like,
Well, the topic is the safety is about safety in the gym in general, but not necessarily just preventing injuries, but safety as a whole. So including the aspect of how what it looks like or how does it look or how should it look for even, someone as young as 10 or 11 or 9 in terms of their perspective of the gym and when they should actually be able to go into an environment like that. I think that also encases a level of safety.
yeah, I don't know. I just thought because like you were talking at first, you talked about Jeff Nippard, and then now we're talking about kids. So I don't know. It's just kind of
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no.
yeah, it's
No,
just to me, it
the
seems like I get what you mean, but yeah,
the
yeah, I feel like,
the Jeff thing was not included in the topic. That was just something that referenced me back into the safety of the gym because he got hurt in the gym, but not necessarily to say that I was talking about the altercation itself. or
Oh,
fighting
not
in the
with the
gym?
altercation, but yeah, I don't know. Never mind. Just never mind.
You all good. You all good. But no, it's good. This is a good topic. This is a good conversation. And y'all answered. Y'all answered. I think the question is exactly, at least in terms of what I was looking for. The responses were unique in its own, in your own experiences, in your own, you know, experiences and showcases of what y'all have experienced. So I love it. Any closing thoughts? Anything y'all want to leave anybody with in regards to safety, in regards to the gym and how a person should operate it, how it should be operated with someone that may be as young as 10 or someone that's old as 60, 70. We didn't even hit the elderly because that's a whole nother ball game. You got to go in. So, G said you should have your parents with you at a certain age. Shoot, you need to probably have your kids with you at a certain age when you are older. So,
Mhm. I work out with a lot of older people, so
really,
mhm, yeah.
wow. And I'm assuming you probably help them lift certain things. Or,
I help them sometimes, but like they're strong, man. Like
really?
I look at them and I'm like, I want to be you when I'm older. Like
Okay.
like you guys are my goal. Like they're my goal. Some like, and just the fact that they're there is super inspiring. Like
Right.
like they're moving, like they're getting out, like they're doing stuff. Like they do have to be like cautious. And that's again like with my personal trainer, he does like make sure that they don't sometimes try to do too much or
Yeah.
like, but like also doesn't like hold them back either. But like there's certain things that he'll have us do, like who are a bit younger, that he
Yeah.
won't have them do. Like they're like sometimes he has us do like, and sometimes I'm like, why are you having me do this? Because this like I'm gonna fall on my face. um
Right.
like with this like resistance band, we one time I, tries to get me to do I don't like pull-ups. I never
Yeah.
It's never been my goal. It's one of my friends' goals to be able to do a pull-up. But I said, why are you making me do her goals?
Yeah. Why does it seem like a lot of women want to do pull-ups?
I don't. I don't. I don't care about it. But he makes
Yeah.
me do it anyways. And then
Yeah.
like with the band thingy, and I don't like heights. I don't like being out of control. I feel like I'm out of control when I'm on the
Yeah.
band. But I mean, you also have to like learn how to like it's a core workout too, because you got to learn how to balance so you're not like swinging.
Absolutely.
But
Hmm.
so that part freaks me out. But he doesn't he has the older ladies not do the bands, but do the actual assisted pull-up machine. And
Yeah.
because it's like safer so they're not like wobbly. Um yeah. And then I did the
Absolutely.
tricep dip one. I don't like that. I did actually hit my face with the band. That was
Gotta
that
be
was
careful. Safety. Safety.
I mean that hurt. Then he told me to get off.
Safety. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Safety. Save
I
that.
told
Yeah,
him.
that's
I
what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And G, do you have a lot of elderly people that you train? Do you train any elderly? I think you told
Yeah,
me
I
you
have
did.
one. Yeah, I have one right now, and I've trained a few.
Okay, how's that? Like before we close, I just want to know, like, how's that in terms of training them, the level of patience and safety that has to go into that. How's that?
I mean, it's not that different from like someone like my age.
What? Is it not different from training somebody that's 80 years old versus somebody that's 16 or 20?
Because, I mean, if they're doing similar exercises, the technique to get yourself out or, the form is the same no matter if you're 24, 30, 40, 60. Like you get what I mean? Like
Mm.
the form for the exercises is the same. It's just a matter of, yeah, like there are certain modifications you can give someone depending like if they can't go that low or they got
Yeah.
hip or they got knee.
Come on
Yeah, of
now.
course.
Come on
There are
now.
those modifications, but like
She,
It's
yo, G over here killing the elderly clients. She over
No,
here,
no, but they do the same.
ain't no
No, but Trey,
difference.
they do the same thing that I do. Like we all are doing
yeah,
the
like
same
it's not that
exercises.
different.
We're all doing the same
Man,
exercises. Like Trey, they kick my butt sometimes. I'm
man,
like,
G just said, as a trainer, G just said it ain't that. This woman over here training these people like they twins. That's messed up.
no, it's not because they can do it.
Yeah, and they yeah, like they really can, especially if they build up their obviously like you gradually increase weight. You're not just gonna give them like,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
little
yeah,
by
yeah.
little, like they build the strength and they can do stuff. I mean,
That's true.
yeah, you just gotta do it correctly, of course. You can't just like jump into doing certain exercises if your hip mobility is bad or your
Right.
shoulder or this and that. Like you get what I mean? There are
Yeah,
steps to it. You can't just go from A to Z. But like that's what but again, but that right there, that principle goes for any age, no matter if
yeah.
you're 75 or if you're 25. It's all the same
All I'm
concept. It
saying.
doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
That's true. That's true. I love that. I love it. I like that. That we touched on the elderly a little bit. We all need a little love. So showing them a little love too is what it's all about. I love it. That was good. That was real good. This is good. Freaking good, y'all. This is dope. I love it. Any other closing thoughts for the elderly, for the G things that babies can be in the gym, whatever which y'all from the baby to the elderly, who any other closing thoughts?
I've seen some babies that I've seen some real babies lifting little weights.
You better stop all that
And that's
lying.
adorable. I'm not lying. I will send you them. You're gonna
Send it.
you're gonna you're gonna hate
Send it.
you're gonna hate me after a while because I'll be sending all the babies.
I ain't never seen no baby in no gym.
I'll
Send it. I
send
want
it
to
to
see it.
you. I'll send it to you.
All right, and I'm gonna report you. On child abuse. That's crazy.
It's not my baby.
Oh, well, I'm reporting whoever sent it, whoever posted it. And I ain't no sassy, G, so chill out.
You're very
You
sassy.
are
Oh,
sassy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't no sassy, ain't no sassy. There ain't no sassy going on right here.
There's a lot of, yeah.
Oh, what? I ain't snapping. So, I mean, you can say whatever you want. I ain't doing no snapping. I know I ain't doing that. Exactly.
You don't have to
Sure.
snap to have sass.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
helps, but
told
you
you.
don't have to. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, you come back to the light. Do not let G do this. Come back to the light.
I've always been like this.
No, I know. I know. Karen can be a little sassy herself. But
I
no,
am
G,
sassy.
G, G, I'm sassy.
I am
So,
sassy. I know it.
oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But I love y'all. I love y'all, and I appreciate the feedback. Like I said, this was dope. Um, thank y'all again for the responses. Thank y'all for the tips. G, Kara, like everything I think y'all said was valuable and can save somebody's life too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ask all this stuff. I at least bring these topics up because again, at the same time too, I think it's a level of discussion about one's life when it comes to the gym. The gym is something that should be respected. Have fun, enjoy it, but at the same time, be safe. And I think that's what this is. A discussion about that. So I appreciate y'all ladies. And if there's no closing thoughts, see y'all next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Love y'all. Bye. Peace.